Story time. So as you can see by the thumbnail, I got an STD. Not now, obviously, but it was back in the day. And I just want to explain, you know what I'm saying, what happened. So during that time, I was in Virginia. I was about 29 years old. And I thought I was pimping. All right. So what I tried to do was have a female for every day of the week. All right. That's how it was. Now, I'm not bragging, but I kind of had like low self-esteem or some shit like that, I guess. And having multiple women's kind of like helped me out, I guess. I don't know what it was. I guess maybe I was making up for all the time that I didn't have women. So I had one for every day of the week. I think I had 4 or 5 female at that time, and I was having sex raw. Okay. My pullout game was obviously pretty good. I think maybe one of those females I was using protection, but once we got comfortable and we was doing it a lot, we just kind of like said, fuck the protection. So I didn't know that I even had a STD until, hold on, how did I know? How did I know? So it wasn't no burning or anything like that, but like I did notice that my penis was like, had like a little bit of oh, how the fuck did I know? How did I know? Yeah. So I guess my penis like had a little bit of like a little extra drip. It was like slimy stuff coming out, and it wasn't pre-cum, because like pre-cum, you know, you get that when you're doing something and then you don't get to finish. So you know it's kind of like, but I was just like regular, like it'd be like in my drawers. Like, what the fuck is, like, what is that? So I went to the doctor and they asked me a bunch of questions. Have you been having sex unprotected? I'm like, yes. And so they pissed me. They didn't put the little pee. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. They put the little swab, put it right in my pee hole. That shit hurt. So they put that in there. They called me back in about 3 days. They didn't want to tell me over the phone. So I knew right then, when they didn't say that you was clean, that I had it. So I came back to the clinic. They did let me know that I had an STD. It was chlamydia. They said that's the most common STD, you know, going around that you can get, but don't worry, because it's curable. But she was like, or he or she, they was like, make sure that you tell your other partners. I was like, oh shit. So one of the females, Ashley, I won't call her last name out, but Ashley was in the Navy. So that was easy. You know, she can go to the clinic or whatever, same way as I do. But the other 3, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to narrow it down who it was, though it could have been Ashley. It really could have been, but like, she's not really a hoe like that I know of. You know what I'm saying? Navy, military, I don't really know. I got her pretty easy, so not really sure. So it could have been her, but I've been dealing with her for a while, so didn't really think it was her. Is that it? No. And then, so one of the other ones, she was in college. She was like one of the smart girls. She was the one that I initially started using protection with. So I knew it wasn't her. So it narrows down to about 2 or 3. But it ended up being like this white chick that I was messing with. And I'm going to tell you how I found out. So originally, I didn't think it was her, because when she came over my house, she always came to my house. That's why a good thing about living by yourself. She always came to my house. She had a nice vehicle. She had a Mustang. She was a manager at this place, and she always dressed nice, and she smelled good. You know what I'm saying? Because anytime I'm doing my thing and I smell something, you know, there is no sex happening. That's nasty. I've only, no, anyway. Yeah, that's nasty. So she never smelled, and I never anything like that. But let me tell you how I found out it was her. I happened to go to her house one time. All right. And first of all, her house was filthy. And she stayed with like 4 dudes. How the fuck do you stay with 4 dudes? But she stayed with 4 dudes, and like, her house was gross. It was nasty. And I went up to her room, and I don't even want to say the other part. I'm looking at me crazy. But I went up to her room, and her fucking room was filthy. It was fucking nasty as fuck. And I don't know if she gave it to me, but just off of seeing that, I feel like it was her. I don't know what happened. One of the other girls I had to tell. So I had to tell all these females. One of the girls, she was in a car club. If you guys are from Virginia, it's called it's a Chevy. What is it? What is that car? What is that car? All the freaking the car clubs had like the Dodge Chargers, with the little ram on them. If you guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so she was in that. She was in that that car club, and she was not happy. You hear me? She was not happy, and her. Oh man. So at first she had some good sex. Okay, she had some really good sex. She was short and thick, just like I like them. But you know, she was also smashing other people in the car club. Some of the homies I knew. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of felt like it could have been her. Long story short, long story short, it was really embarrassing that I had to tell all of these females that I had chlamydia, and all you have chlamydia from me. All right, you know what I'm saying? It's Ashley was cool about it. Like I said she's in the Navy. You know, it was nothing. It was discreet for her. She go right to the clinic, say, "Hey, I need some pills. I think it was penicillin, whatever," and that was it. But the other girls, they didn't take that shit lightly at all. They were very upset. Someone wanted to fight me. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. Now, the little short girl I told you that was in the car club, we went to a club like a couple of months after that, and she had seen me in there. And, you know, when I seen her, she had said, like, she gave me the stink eye, like, that's that nigga that gave me STD. And then, so when I'm at the bar trying to bag this female, and this female was fine. I don't know, look, you know, I don't remember if she was fine, but that was back in the day when you know, I was out there, and her ass was so big that I put my drink on it. Okay, that's how big her booty was. I was like, damn. So I'm over there spitting my game and shit. Yeah. So you know, so what you doing later? You know what I mean? Because I'm feeling you, and I want to feel you everywhere, girl. Okay, that was lame. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm over there spitting game, and then a girl comes over there and she's like, you know, she was like, you know, he has chlamydia, right? I'm like, whoa. No. She was like, you know, he gave me chlamydia, right? I'm like, whoa. She was, hey, oh girl, like, I looked, so I turned towards her. I'm like, what are you doing? When I turned back around, oh girl was gone. Oh girl was gone. I was like really upset, like, about that, and I still remember it. I was like, how you gonna do me like that? I was like, hey, for all I know, bitch, you could have gave me chlamydia. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who I got it from, but yeah. So that was the first and last time I ever had chlamydia, or any STD for that matter. But it didn't stop me from having sex raw. I'm gonna tell you that. It did scare me. I started using protection more, but as I became comfortable with the ladies, I didn't. I did not. And still to this day, I don't know who gave me chlamydia. You know what? So after that time, I did slow down with my partners though. Because when you have that many women, 4 to 5 women, you know, 9 times out of 10, and you know, then this is keeping it real. Probably probably each one of those females were sleeping with somebody else, right? And that person was probably sleeping with somebody else. So it's a bigger chance of you getting some shit, you know what I'm saying, versus you sleeping with 1 or 2 people, you know, and they're still sleeping maybe with 1 or 2 people. And then the other person sleeping with 1 or 2 people. Shit. I don't know. But that was the first and only time I had it. I still remember that club shit. That shit hurt me to my soul. I was like, ooh, that's embarrassing. But it is what it is. Like I said, the most embarrassing thing for me as well was having to tell all these females that I gave you chlamydia. That sucked. But Ashley still fucked with your boy. She still fucked me. We still had sex. We actually had a foursome. That was pretty good. That's a whole nother story time. That was pretty cool actually. That was pretty fun. I wish we'd have had that on tape, but that was pretty cool. Mm, If I got some stories for y'all, as I said, I've had a great life. I really had a good life, and this is something I want to say while while the thing is on and I'm recording. Everything I've wanted, everything I felt like I wanted, I've gotten. I've gotten the pretty wife. I've gotten the house. I got the dog I wanted. I always wanted a Rottweiler. I got that. Money, I didn't have a lot of money growing up, and it was times where I had $15,000-$20,000 in my bank account. Now, of course, I blew it all because I'm not very financial savvy. But the fact is, like, everything that I wanted, I got. And I don't have any of that stuff now. All I have now, well, I have beautiful children. That was also one of the things I want to have: beautiful children, smart, healthy children. But like, other than that, I don't have anything. I don't have the house anymore. I don't have the wife anymore. I don't have the dogs anymore. And what that has taught me at 39 years old is that I can only count on me, right? I am the only thing that I need, right? I was born by myself and I'm going to die by myself. And I feel like when it comes down to counting on other people, like, they're just not there for me like I'm there for them. Like, they might ask me something and, I boom, I'm saying, it's some money or something. I need to hold something, boom, there you go. But when it's time for me to ask a question or ask for assistance or ask for help, it don't go like that. It does not go like that. And I don't ask for help or assistance often, you know what I'm saying? So, and then it goes back again to, like, knowing people. I don't really trust people as it is. Like I said, I honestly thought that I was going to be with this person for a long time. I felt like I gave a lot as far as, like, emotions in my heart and all the time and all this stuff. And then it really didn't amount to anything. But, it left me lessons. It left me lessons to, like, you got to do you. And it's not just women. I don't want to make it seem like it's just women. I'm a woman hater, no shit like that. It's not that, because I've had males that was supposed to be my friend, and you know what I'm saying, like, I didn't understand why my business, or how my business, kept getting out there. I mean, like, who I was sleeping with or whatever else I was doing. I was like, I only hang with a little bit of people, you know what I'm saying? But turns out it was the dude that I was supposed to be cool with, and putting my business out. When I first met my ex-wife, the first thing he did was, like, he went and told her, like, yeah, he, like, fuck a lot of bitches and unprotected and shit. Nigga, what? Who says shit? You know what I'm saying? Who says shit like that? But that was the type of people, I was dealing with, and that's kind of why, like, I stay with myself. That way, if I do decide to do something, can't nobody tell on me. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I'm a loner, and I'm cool with that. When I do want to go out or something like that, I have people that I can call, and we might go out and I'll leave early because I don't like being out like that. But, like, for the most part, man, I'm by myself, and so it is what it is. But I just wanted to say that I hope that I got it and said it in the right way. Sometimes we think we want something, and then we get it, and then we realize that it wasn't what we needed. And that's kind of like where I am now. Like, all this, everything that happens to me is a learning experience. I don't necessarily call it a loss. You know what I'm saying? The pain and hurt, that's all learning. And that's all I'm doing right now. I'm still learning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm still growing, and it's just a part of the process. So it is what it is. Will I get married again? I doubt it. I really doubt it. I don't trust people. Okay. I trust people to be who they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't put anything past anybody. Just put it like that. So I really don't know. I have no idea. Women go out and they have sex with people, and then they come home and kiss their husbands. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know. I don't know. I still think I like my freedom to where I can go and come as I please. And if I want to be bothered with a woman, you know what I'm saying, I will be. And if I don't, then I don't. You know, I said, I think I just want to just focus on my kids, man, and just roll like that. Some of you didn't understand or felt some type of way when I'm like, I go hard for my kids. I want to put that love and effort and time into my children instead of a woman. And, you know, it was like, how? So, as I just said, you can put time and effort and love and emotion into a man or a woman, and then they leave, or they cheat on you, or they beat, you know, something like that. And then you have what? You have nothing. You put that time and effort into your children, that comes back. That stays with them forever, stays with you forever. They can pass that on to their kids, to your grand, you know, all that stuff. It just means more to me. You know what I'm saying? When you do that to your kids, they don't expect anything in return. You know what I'm saying? They just, all they know is they got a loving and a gracious father or mother or whatever. And I'm cool with that. I don't know. This video wasn't supposed to be about that, but I've been wanting to speak about things for a long time. I kind of choose what I put out and what I don't put out. From the last relationship, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes when I'm upset or feeling some type of way, you know, like the last thing you're supposed to go do is go run to the damn, my ribs are ready, is to run to social media, my YouTube, my platform, and then talk about it. However, I've also noticed, I'm aware that when you don't speak about things and you hold them inside, at some point in time, you are going to fucking explode. And yeah, I'm not with that. I'm not with that. So I have therapy, but I have group therapy once a week, but I have like my one-on-one sessions like once a month. So I really kind of need like a little bit more of that, but I gotta go. So my ribs are in it. Anyway, so comment down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you got something from what I'm saying. A lot of times it feels like you'll take something from the video. This video is almost 20 minutes. You'll take a little bit of something from that, and then you don't hear anything else that I say in the whole video. Yes, I made mistakes. I made mistakes as a younger person, and I'm just trying to learn, you know what I'm saying, and grow and not make the same mistakes again. That is the key to this channel, to the message and everything else that I try to put out, but it seems like sometimes it seems to fall on deaf ears, and it is what it is. All right. Do I miss the whole days? Absolutely. But is that going to be good for my children? Is that going to send a good message to my daughter? You know what I'm saying? Probably not. But it is what it is. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked it. Comment down below, please. Please comment down below. I love to have like an interaction. You know what I'm saying? A conversation between you and I. Obviously, you can't talk to me right now. Matter of fact, if you guys are still here, comment down below and just let me know if you want to get the it isn't a podcast, but the live back where you guys can call in and ask questions and comment. I miss those, but it's not going to work if I don't have anybody to call in and watch. So let me guys know. 20 minutes. Let's go. Peace.